every single day, to provide hope to people throughout the world. And as my wife Gabby likes to say, these are challenging times, but together we are up for the challenge. Thank you very much, everybody.
Represents exactly what we need to see in our senators and our members of Congress, a lifelong commitment to public service, an ability to withstand times of trial, and to remind us all as citizens that as free men and women, we refuse to live in fear. Thank you, Senator Kelly.
Being a leader and a hero also means sticking to your principles. Long after everyone else has updated theirs, RDI's next honoree has been remarkably immune to revisions, including some very public disagreements with the White House over his ideas about global freedom. So with that, we are delighted to turn to our next honoree, Ambassador John Bobi.
He is a tough-minded diplomat. He has a strong record of success.
John Bolton will be an important member of my State Department team.
A standard bearer of American global leadership.
It will be a distinct privilege to be an advocate for America's values and interests.
It will take a massive revolution of values and institutions at the State Department to make it into what it should be, advocates for America.
A man of unwavering ideals.
One thing I can assure you, we will not allow a double standard.
Placing principle over party.
This isn't the first time he's sought retribution against John Bolton.
I've been a conservative all my life. I worked in the Reagan administration. I worked in both Bush administrations.
Speaking as a Republican myself here, the way to contain the damage is for Republican leaders to speak out what the people really want and to nominate somebody who will say, this conduct is unacceptable to us.
Please welcome our 2026 hero of democracy, Ambassador John Bolton.
Ambassador John Bolton a varios zonas como solo uno.
Thank you very much. And Linda Chavez is going to present the award.
Thank you so much. I'm Linda Chavez. I'm the Vice Chair of the Renewed Democracy Initiative, and it is such a privilege to present this award to someone with whom I served in the Reagan administration. A man, whether you agree or disagree with him, you always know he stands on principles and he's not afraid to stand up to bullets.
Thank you, Linda, and thanks to all of you. There are a lot of people in this room who deserve this award. I'm very conscious of that, and it's an enormous honor to be here tonight. I'm certainly grateful to Gary, to Uriel Epstein, and really the whole Renewed Democracy Initiative team for building a community that refuses to bend to mobs or demagogues. The dissidents at the heart of RDI's Front Lines of Freedom program issue a clear warning and a challenge. Stand up to tyranny and reclaim America's role as a force for good. They remind us that the freedoms we take for granted
are for millions worth risking everything to secure, here and overseas. And I have to say, I have always believed it's morning in America. What drives me is that principles must underlie our international policies, and that both principles and policies come before a political party. I believe in core values of freedom of speech, American global leadership, and protecting our interests and values along with our allies around the world. I've been criticized a little bit from both directions, left and right, for my belief in American global leadership. I've tried hard to work with plenty of folks who disagree with me. The ability to disagree productively is critical to a well-functioning democracy, and something that we need to fight for to bring back here. The important thing is for us to be united around the core principles undermining the American Republic. This is why I think RDI and all its efforts are so important, and is, I think, expressed by the enthusiasm and level of support here tonight. And why it's important, for people like you in this room, to continue supporting these efforts. In addition to protecting the institutions of our republic, RDI does the work I believe our State Department ought to be doing, standing up for freedom, defying dictators, and advocating American values. That's why I'm so happy to be here today, the diverse community of people who passionately believe in these values. And I just can't say enough, say it one more time. Thank you so much.
Ambassador John Bolton, Senator Mark Kelly, two very different paths in public service, two very different sets of political beliefs, but their common courage reminds us that there's always more that unites us than divides us in America.
Both of you have modeled the courage and principle that we all aspire to here, and that undergirds democracy and strengthens it for the next generation. If you believe that it's worth supporting, please look at the QR code up here and please support democracy through the silent auction, through a donation to RDI, or by frankly getting more involved. This is time, talent, and treasure, folks. A representative in a vigorous democracy requires all of us to be involved. We should give money and get involved, right? So please consider giving, and please consider getting involved with RDI. And now please enjoy your dinner. We will be back in a moment. Oops, sorry.
All right, thank you everyone for watching. Please keep sharing. So far we've had two of the heroes. They've shared. We've had the Senate, and then we've had Ambassador Bolton. So as you can see, if you see on the wall there, as you can see, the Honorable Robert Chagulanyi Sentamu is definitely going to be honored tonight as a hero of democracy. The organization is called Renew Democracy Initiative, and organization, the Renew Democracy Initiative, is a non-partisan, non-profit organization which is dedicated to defending liberal democracy and confronting the rise of authoritarianism globally, and of course the United States inclusive. And that's why we've had people like the few people that have been honored already. Those are actually fighting authoritarianism in America. So that's why it's really very important. So it was founded in 2017 by former world chess champion and Russian dissident Garry Kasparov, and it focuses on education, the public, providing direct aid to frontline democracies and amplifying the voices of dissidents. So, of course, we are very honored to have our own Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu, elected president of Uganda, being honored tonight as a hero of democracy. With me is Ashraf Kasirye from Ghetto TV, of course, all the way to the United States. Yes, Ashraf, tell them what's happening here.
Okay, right away, my name is Ashraf Kasirye. I thank my brother Michael Kakande for taking us through what RDI is. And we have seen some fighters from different countries. We have seen the Senator Mark Kelly addressing the people, telling them what it means for people to have their democracy, to have freedom in their countries. And while they are fighting for their freedom in the United States, especially those that do not support the current administration under Trump, they are also concerned about African countries like Uganda. That's why you're seeing Honorable Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu, the elected president, right here invited to be honored for the sacrifices he has done. You and I, we all remember that Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu survived being killed in Arua in 2018, where his driver Yasin Kauma was killed, but also he has survived several attempts to be killed. And many of these people have been killed, many of them announcing injuries and scars. When you look at Council Nicholas Opio, there he is. He has a story to tell. He has a story to tell. So the point is, while Americans are fighting for their freedom, these people under the RDI are saying many other countries also deserve the same. That's why several people have been invited into this award, and they are going to award among the people Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu for the sacrifice he has made for this country. My name is Ashraf Kasirye, and we are here to serve you, to give you all the details, or whatever is happening at this event. And on Ghetto TV, please go there and subscribe and watch and follow us and subscribe and make sure you get the alerts. We are seeing Bobi Tungo Kyagulanyi, the wife of the president, Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu. We are also seeing the president himself, Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu. He says he is a running man. He's not in exile. Those are some of his quotations. He says, I am a running man. And I'm not in exile, meaning very soon he is coming back home. Yes, he's coming back home because he offered to fight for us, Ugandans. And if you're out there thinking that one person is going to fight for you and win for you, then you are damn dead. You must join such people that rise up to lead you in the fight to get your own freedom. We don't negotiate for our rights. We don't. whatever negotiations Museveni says he wants to talk to the opposition, he wants to talk to the people, the Mpugas of this world, Bobi Wine says we don't negotiate for our rights. We do negotiate for how you're going to exit power and let people decide who leads them. That is what Robert Chagulanyi Ssentamu believes in. So my name is Ashraf and I'm here to present you, to serve you, to send you whatever you need to see on Ghetto TV, but also this is the Bobi Wine TikTok. I'm just handing it over to my brother Michael Kakande to start from there right away.
Okay, bw'obanga oli mu kulaba, of course, bw'obanga oli mu kulaba ng'otegeera olulimi Oluganda, tuli wano e New York, nga bw'olaba ekigenda mu maaso, tuli ku awards baziyita Hero of Democracy 2026. Award zino nga ziweebwa omuntu akoze ebintu ebyensusso mu kulwanirira abalala, okwerekereza byonna, era nga bw'olaba abamu ku babuze bafuna award zino, omu yoyo omukulu gwe bayita Zelensky, president wa Ukraine, omu ku abo abaze bafuna award zino. Ate nga kakati olunaku olwaleero tubaddeko n'abasajja babiri abamaze okufuna ezaabo already. Tubaddeko ne Ambassador John Bolton. Ambassador John Bolton ono amaze ebbanga nga promoting American leadership world stage, era nga yalekeraawo okukkaanya ne Donald Trump yadde nga yali National Security Advisor we okuviira ddala mu 2018 paka 2019. Ono nno yaliko ne era ambassador wa US mu kitongole ky'ensi yonna ekya UN mu 2005 paka 2006. Wabula omwaka oguwedde administration ya Donald Trump yamuweereza bamuggyeko ebintu, ba agents ne ba raiding amaka ge, ne bamuggyako ebintu ebyenjawulo olw'obutakkiriziganya nabo. So ekyo nno ekyayisa bulungi abantu abasinga abaagala demokrasi, era kakati y'omu ku abo abamaze okufuna awaadi zaabwe. Tubadde ne Senator Mark Kelly, ono nno Senator wa Arizona, ono nno captain okuva mu US Navy, ya retiringa kati, ate era y'omu ku abo abakola mu bizingirizo oba bagenda ku mwezi, ba astronaut mu kitongole ekya NASA, ng'ekyo yakikolera ddala okuva mu 1996 paka 2011. Senator Mark Kelly ono nno yaddira mu bigere McCain mumujjukira bulungi yesimawoko ne kubwa president, era kati ye senator wa Arizona. Yakola ebintu bingi nnyo mu lutalo olwamanyiddwa nga gafuwo, era n'asavinga mu gye bayita space shuttle missions emirundi 4 miramba. Kakati wamu ye ne mukyala we naye representative amita Gabby Giffords be batandika ekibiina ekimanyiddwa nga Giffords, nga kino kya Gun Safety Organization, era naye amaze okufuna awaadi ye. Kakati ababulayo okufuna awaadi zaabwe bali babiri, ye Honorable Chrystia Freeland, ng'ono economic advisor wa President Volodymyr Zelensky, president wa Ukraine, ate era nga ono yali finance minister era n'abeerako deputy prime minister w'eggwanga lya Canada kuva mu 2020 paka 2024, ate nga yali yasooka kubeera foreign minister wa Canada mu 2017 paka 2019. So omukyalo oyo gwe bayita Chrystia Freeland y'omu ku bagenda okufuna awaadi, yabulayo kosa ne omwana waffe omukulembeze waffe Robert Chagulanyi Ssentamu eyalondebwa abantu ebamu ku abo. Lwaki sibinyonyolanga
nange kye njagala okubuuza Michael Kakande, gwebala okubeerako wano olunaku lwaleero ofunye omukisa okubeerako ku tiktok ya president era ogenda kuba onnyonnyola ebigenda mu maaso mu kaseera kano. Event eno eya RDI etegeeza ki eri munnayuganda agala okukitegeera mu Luganda?
So RDI yagabula kitongole ekibayita Renewed Democracy Initiative kyatandika mu 2017 nga kirwanirira enfuga eya demokrasiya, kigenderera okulaba nga kiwa abantu ab'enjawulo abalwanirizi b'eddembe nga kibaya highlightinga, kibagamba nti omulimu gwe mukola gw'amaanyi, tugusiima, ensi egulaba era n'awaadi niyo tugibawadde. Nga bwe mbagambye nti kati already tubadde ne Ambassador John Bolton ono nga yamanyibwa nnyo olw'okuba nti no yali National Security Advisor wa Donald Trump 2018 paka 2019. Wano mu America ekintu kye bayita National Security Advisor w'omu America si nga bwe ba advisor bayi
si ekyamaala emirundi wa Uganda omugenzi
bano ono abeera n'ekitiibwa kinene nnyo era president aba alina omuwuliriza ennyo wabula okusinziira ku ye Donald Trump bwe yatandika okuva ku mulamwa n'asala waya n'atandika obutakkiriziganya naye Donald Trump naye n'amugulako omusango.
Ekyo kibayita okuva ku mulamwa
ayanga agamba nti Donald Trump yava ku mulamwa nga n'amugulako omusango era n'amuweereza ne ba agenti mu makage bagende bafukuza amakage balabe ebiki byalina. Ate ye tubadde ne Senator McCarthy ono Senator wa Arizona ono ye ate era naye yali mukwano gwa Donald Trump at 7 point naye ng'ate yasambinga amagye ga America ga US Navy era yaritaringa ate y'omu kwabo abasajja ba astronaut aba NASA.
Mukuluka nga tonabagenda mu maaso nnyawo ekibuuzo tuli ku RDI wano bonna boogera ku nsonga za freedom n'ekigambo democracy. Munnayuganda ayingiriramu wa era pulezidenti wa Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu lwaki omu kubayitiddwa okubeera nga bamwawadinga mu event eno?
Weebale nnyo muganda wange Ashraf ekibuuzo ekyo. Munnayuganda ekisookera ddala ateekeddwa okumanya nti ensi yonna etunulira kati essaawa eno tuli mu kibayita global village. Kitegeeza nti ekiri e Uganda, ekiri e Ukraine, ekiriwa yonna buli omu kimukwatako. Olunaku olwaleero Amerika ne Israel ziri mu kulwana ne Iran naye amafuta genkanamye e Uganda. Kitegeeza tetuli mu lutalo na Iran naye ate amafuta ewaffe tugawulira. Kitegeeza buli injustice yonna eri mu nsi emu ekwata ku buli muntu ali mu nsi endala
olwa global village.
Kitegeeza nti kyokolaba nti abakulembeze ab'enjawulo oba abalwanirizi b'eddembe buli kaseera buli wabeera banoonya ani alwanirira eddembe mu nsi ez'enjawulo, bakuba ttooki mu nsi ez'enjawulo. Kati Uganda okukosi mwenna nga bwe mumanyi tulina omulwanirizi w'eddembe Kayingo ate nga avuddeyo okwogera kye bayita okwogera truth to the power, okwogera amazima basically n'otatirira bantu ye Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu. Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu okusinziira ku nguundi gye bamutaddeko nga bamunominatinga wano bagambye nti ono yali member wa parliament wa Uganda kakati olwaleero yakulembera ekibiina kya National Unity Platform naye ekisinga obukulu bagamba he is known internationally as Bobi Wine. He left behind a career as a music superstar. Ekyo kikulu nnyo nnyo ku bazungu kubanga bagamba nti Bobi Wine yaleka career ye nga superstar n'atandika okulwanirira abantu. So he has run for president twice and that is why bamunominatinze oba bamutaddewo okuba nti bamuwa ekirabo ekyokubeera Hero of Democracy 2026.
Live post please mukomewo namwe mukomewo wakuba abantu bakwata kamera ya president nabo tebatulaga president baba tulaga abantu bazungu etagala kulaba zibadde binyiiza ffe tubeera Uganda nga tukutte kamera babeera tugamba please batuli bubi We want to see the president. Put the president on camera. Please, the camera on president. Naye ate bwe bazikwata nga bali eyo tebamutulaga. Baba tulaga bintuntu. Kati oni gadda akutte kamera ya president. Ate tulaga bintuntu. Bana egundi ya president evuddeko live gye twali tumulabirako evuddeko kati ndi kunoonya live ndala wano gye twali tumulabirako evuddeko ndi kunoonyayo ndala naye ng'oli ku Shalom television Uganda erinnya bampita Enzyme tubadde tumulabira evuddeko ndi kunoonyayo ndala.